I have spent decades covering the intricate financial chess matches of the NFL, and what I am seeing right now in New Orleans is one of the most fascinating developments of the offseason. Can you imagine a world where the New Orleans Saints, a team often discussed for their complex salary cap gymnastics, are suddenly linked to a massive $17 million playmaker? This is the kind of move that changes the entire trajectory of a franchise, and I am here to break down exactly what this means for the black and gold. Before we dive into the technical details and the strategic impact of this potential acquisition, I want to invite you to join our growing community of die-hard fans. Please take a second to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and most importantly, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let me know which city you are watching from today. I love seeing how far the Who Dat Nation stretches across the globe. Now, let us get into the heart of the matter. When word leaks that a team is targeting a player in the $17 million range, it tells me two things immediately. First, the front office believes they are only one elite weapon away from a major breakthrough. Second, they have complete confidence in their ability to manipulate the cap to accommodate a premium contract. This move is specifically designed to bolster the offense around quarterback Tyler Shough. We've seen Shough show flashes of brilliance, but in the modern NFL, a young quarterback is only as good as the tools you put in his hands. I have watched hundreds of quarterbacks transition into new systems, and the ones who succeed are almost always the ones who have a security blanket, a playmaker who can turn a 5-yard hitch into a 40-yard gain. A $17 million price tag usually indicates a top-tier wide receiver or an elite-level hybrid tight end. If Mickey Loomis is looking at this level of investment, he is not just looking for a contributor, he is looking for a cornerstone. I look at the current roster and I see potential, but I also see a need for more veteran presence and explosive capability. The Saints have always been a team that values versatility. They want players who can line up in the slot, out wide, or even in the backfield to create mismatches. By bringing in a high-priced playmaker, they are forcing opposing defensive coordinators to make a choice. Do you double-team the new $17 million man, or do you stay honest and risk getting burned on every single play? This is the chess match that I find so compelling. The financial implications are also significant. In my experience, a $17 million average annual value places a player in the top 15 to 20 at their position across the entire league. This is not a wait-and-see signing. This is an all-in move. It signals to the locker room and the rest of the NFC South that the Saints are not interested in a slow rebuild. They want to win, and they want to win right now. I have been analyzing the Saints' cap structure for years, and while critics always say they're out of money, they always find a way to make the numbers work through restructures and clever bonus distributions. This potential signing is a testament to that philosophy. It also puts a lot of healthy pressure on Tyler Shough. When the team spends that much money to help you, the expectation is that the offensive production will skyrocket. I have seen how a move like this can rejuvenate a veteran locker room and provide a massive confidence boost to a young signal caller. We're talking about a move that could potentially add 3 to 4 wins to the schedule just by virtue of the gravity that a star player brings to the field. I want to look at the specific fit within the scheme. If this playmaker is indeed a wide receiver, it allows the other pass catchers to settle into more natural roles. It creates a hierarchy that helps everyone understand their job on third downs and in the red zone. The red zone is where games are won and lost, and a $17 million player is expected to be a touchdown machine. I am keeping a very close eye on the league's transaction wire, because when these rumors start to gain this much traction, the official announcement is usually not far behind. This is the kind of aggressive management that has defined the New Orleans era under Mickey Loomis. They are never content to sit on their hands. They are always looking for that edge, that one piece of the puzzle that completes the picture. As we transition into the deeper tactical analysis, remember that the NFL is a league of talent, yes, but it is also a league of resources. How you spend your money defines your identity on the field. The Saints are identifying as an aggressive, high-powered offense that wants to dictate terms to the defense. I think this is exactly the right approach for the current state of the roster.
Continuing our deep dive into this $17 million development, I want to focus on what this means for the coaching staff and the overall game plan in New Orleans. When a head coach is given a weapon of this caliber, the playbook expands exponentially. I have sat in on enough meetings to know that coaches dream of having a player who requires a double team on every snap. It simplifies the reads for Tyler Shuff and allows the offensive line a bit more breathing room as the defense cannot afford to blitz as aggressively. If you blitz and leave a $17 million playmaker in single coverage, you are playing with fire. I also want to consider the ripple effect on the running game. When the secondary is backed up, terrified of the deep ball or the explosive play, the lanes for the running backs naturally widen. This is how you build a balanced, dangerous offense. I have often said that the best friend of a young quarterback is a strong run game, but the second best friend is a receiver who catches everything thrown his way. We are looking at a potential transformation of the Saints' identity. For a few years, there was a sense of transition, a searching for who they were after the legendary eras of the past. By making a move of this magnitude, the identity becomes clear. They are a vertical, aggressive team that trusts their quarterback to distribute the ball to elite talent. I have analyzed the market trends, and $17 million is a very specific sweet spot. It is the price of a player who is in their prime, likely between 25 and 28 years old, with their best football still ahead of them. This is not a retirement contract for a former star. This is an investment in a current powerhouse. This news suggests that the Saints scouting department has identified a specific weakness in the secondary of their divisional rivals and believes this playmaker is the antidote. I have always admired the way the Saints front office remains fearless. Many teams would see a tight cap situation and move toward a conservative approach. Not New Orleans. They double down. They believe in their system, they believe in their evaluation process, and they believe in Tyler Shuff. This link to a high-value playmaker is a massive vote of confidence for Shuff. It tells the world that the team believes he is the guy who can lead them back to the postseason, provided he has the right support system. In my technical estimation, adding a player of this caliber improves the Saints' third down conversion rate by at least 5 to 8%, which is the difference between punting and scoring in almost every game. To summarize what we have discussed today, the New Orleans Saints are reportedly in the mix for a $17 million offensive star. This is a move designed to provide Tyler Shuff with an elite weapon, stretch opposing defenses, and solidify the Saints as a primary contender in the NFC South. It is a classic Mickey Loomis move, bold, expensive, and strategically calculated to maximize the team's window of opportunity. Whether this results in a confirmed signing in the next 48 hours or remains a target for the coming weeks, the intent is clear. The Saints are not backing down. They are loading up. I will be watching the waiver wires and the contract filings every hour to see when the ink hits the paper. This is the kind of news that makes the NFL offseason just as exciting as the regular season. I want to thank you all for sticking with me through this detailed breakdown. It is a complex situation, but the bottom line is that the Saints are being aggressive in their pursuit of excellence. Before I sign off, please make sure you have subscribed to the channel and like this video if you found this analysis helpful. Your support allows me to keep bringing you these deep dives into the team we all love. Don't forget to check back for more updates as this story develops. This is a developing situation, and I will be the first to let you know when the deal is finalized. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep an eye on the details, because the details are where the games are won. I will see you in the next update. Subscribe for more Saints news today.